I've followed the Parks and Recreation Master Plan process well over a year now. I've attended many of the meetings, all virtually, and I applaud the efforts of the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board and our community that's participated, the statistically valid survey, the outreach that was done on the front end of the project that has helped, and throughout, that has helped inform a plan that we will be voting on, I believe, 2 weeks from today. Naranja Park, there was equity planning, and so we have micro parks, we have neighborhood parks, we have community parks, and we have a regional park. Regional park, Naranja Park, in terms of equity, touches virtually every corner of our community. I drive by Naranja Park and frequently go to the park, and I'm always impressed by the number of people at the park. And with this, with the implementation of the conceptual plan, it will just even add more variety in terms of recreational opportunities. You have an extensive trail system. We have archery. We have the multi-use fields that serve football, soccer, lacrosse, and other activities. We have a wonderful playground that was mentioned by Councilmember Green there with his grandchildren. Imagine a splash park adjacent to that, basketball courts, pickleball courts, more multi-use fields. And I would love actually to see the entire park built out as it's envisioned in our conceptual plan. I believe that this investment, and I think the Vice Mayor's articulated it well in terms of putting that into some context, is that our investment at Naranja Park serves the greatest number of people at the least cost. And I believe that that's an obligation that we have as a council, to serve as many of our community as we possibly can, given that we have limited resources. And I believe that an investment in Naranja Park will do exactly that. And that it will serve our community so well. And in addition to serving our community so well, it will also be a resource and attraction to other people outside of our community. In fact, I was there recently and walking the fields and visiting with a few individuals, and I spoke to a woman that was there with her daughter, and she she came from Marana, and she said this was her favorite place to be, and she was on an adult soccer team, and they loved the fields. And when I'm at the archery, when I speak to folks there, the great majority are actually outside of our community that are coming to Oro Valley. But nevertheless, I have a neighbor across the street who is an archer, and she loves the facility there. So those are some of the reasons that I believe that this motion will spread the wealth. And I also want to acknowledge that golf is an important part of our community. 20% of our community through the statistically valid survey, so that golf was important to them. It is clearly an important resource, and I applaud Indigo Golf, who's done such an extremely good job at managing this resource, increasing memberships, increasing outside play, reducing expenses, increasing revenues. That has really put us in this position that, as one of our members from the public said so well, it puts us in a wonderful position to really make a difference here in our community. And I'm just thrilled by it.